Hi, everybody. My name's Angel Light, and I do angel readings most of the time. But what I'm going to be doing today is actually a love focus. So, for those of you that feel like you've perhaps met your soulmate, or you don't know who you're working with right now and you kind of want to tune into the vibration and see and feel it out, I'm going to be doing some live card pulls, but I do want to share the video here, so you'll have to bear with me for just a moment. Nice of you guys to tune in. Please take a moment to like and share. I'm going to be focusing on love reading here in just a moment, but I am sharing just a bit here. Okay. All right. I'm just going to share a little bit more. Maybe we'll get some folks in here live, and otherwise it doesn't really matter. I'm still going to do the reading, and it does apply to anybody tuning in after the live. Here we go, this one. So if you have any groups you'd like to share it in, perhaps your Facebook page, I'd love... Hi, so nice to see that you're here, Champagne. Invite your friends to watch it, and if you want to... Hi, Kathy. Thanks so much for tuning in. Awesome. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to share one more time, and we'll get started right away. Oh, gosh. Okay, I found it. There we go. And awesome. All right. So I actually brought a couple decks with me. So for everybody who's tuning in, I'm going to do a general just today, and then we'll play with it and see how it works out. I was thinking later on, as more people begin to tune in, there'll be more vibrations, and so I'll divide it later on. But for today, I'm just gonna do a single one reading, and if you guys have like specific questions that you want, I'll definitely do card pulls. I have my Venetian Romance Tarot deck. I love this deck. It's specifically, like, it is a traditional tarot, however, it's very romance oriented, so it's, the interpretations of the cards are ever so slightly different. Oh, hi, Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, especially if it does resonate. And then after that, you want to check out your weekly There's also a monthly by astrological sign. I just started doing that this month. But this is the love focus today. So I'm going to pull some cards here. Specifically from this deck, we're going to go with 4 cards. And then we'll see if we need any clarification, okay? Oh, wait. I didn't do that. They reminded me I had to clear the deck. So normally with the angel deck, I do like a little whoosh, whoosh, whoosh thing. With this deck, it's ever so slightly different. I knock 3 times, and then I shuffle 3 times. So sorry about that. Yeah, I'm like spaced out. All right. Is the shuffling of the cards awfully loud? I wanted to ask because I've heard other readers and it just bothers the crap out of me. Can you guys let me know if it's super loud? I wondered. Okay. So we'll start off here. The first card represents the sentimental past, okay? And this could live within you or the other person. And this is a 10 of Wands. But in this deck, the 10 of Wands, it's, hold on. So I want to show you the card here. They're like at a Ferris place, you know, at the entrance. They're gonna go, I don't know, have fun, maybe at like a carnival or something. She's dressed really nice, and so is he. And it's time for goodbyes. And there's like some sort of a betrayal there. So this is in the past, a recent past. Then this is kind of like okay, so this is the dark side of the sentimental past, right? This is what lives still inside of you or the other person. And it's gosh, it's 20, hold on. 20 is judgment. Okay, here we go. So in this particular deck, judgment, I mean, obviously, yes, there is judgment, you know, especially after a betrayal. But it's looking beyond the threshold and kind of like deciding whether to cross beyond the threshold or look the other way and look for another threshold to emerge through. So it's a choice that you had already made in the past, and it's kind of like you got to follow through with it sort of deal, knowing what you know. Then we have this third card here. Wow, what was the third card supposed to be? Hold on a second. Okay, so this is how you'll understand the situation. This is how you'll come to understand it. It's a 10 of Pentacles. So Pentacles usually has to do with money. However, it's an attitude here. I mean, if you notice, she's not facing him. She's looking away from him, and he's undressing her, seducing her. And she's trying so hard to turn away from him and just remain strong. So temptation is real, but I'm going to refer to the book just in case because I haven't used this deck in a long time. All right, so this is Pentacles, blah, 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 blah. Okay. An amorous trap. You mustn't miss the appointment. Don't tighten the laces of fortune too tight. Let your heart be taken over and abandon yourself. Don't ask questions. So that's what's going to help you understand, and this is the most likely outcome. So it's the Knight of Wands. Da, 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 da. All right, so the Knight of Wands, right? I beg your pardon. No, it's not the Knight. It's the Knave of Wands. Okay. The Knave of Wands, the man watching, seeing with the eyes of the blind man, listening with the ears of a deaf man, speaking the words of a mute man, but always love like a lover. So, look, he's standing around waiting for someone, and he's such a romantic. He's wearing a top hat, he's got his bouquet of flowers. I'm sure that he's probably got a hanky to give to the lady should she need one, and if there were a puddle, I bet he'd be the sort to take his jacket off and put it on the floor for her to be able to tread over it without mucking up her shoes, sort of deal, like really traditional type of gentleman. A hopeless romantic kind of deal. And this is the eventual outcome, is like you have to love the way that you do and be open to it, not close yourself off. So we're gonna take a little bit of a look here, because that's kind of like what the situation is. That kind of sets the scene here for you guys. But we'll get some clarity on how the other person feels. And so for that, I'm going to use the Indigo Angel Oracle cards. And we've not used these as romance cards before. Not on a live or an angel reading, but they can work that way. So, hold on a second. We have a jumping card, so I'm going to set that aside. We have two jumping cards, okay. So those two jumping cards are relating to the situation. Now, to balance out this situation, I'm also going to ask the cards, tell us now how the other party feels in respect with the current viewing audience. So whoever's watching, the other person, this is how they feel, whether male or female. So we have a card. All right, and we'll go with that. We'll go from there, and then we'll see if we need any extra clarity. So the jumping cards first. All right, so for starters, it's a time where you're manifesting things, okay? It's kind of like, yeah, you're probably looking at someone who is likely a soulmate, So you've worked on drawing this person, and they're kind of like your dream person, and you manifested them. However, there's a few things lacking, perhaps. So whatever it is that's lacking, you need to manifest that correctly, okay? Don't manifest from a place of fear or sadness, okay? Don't mistakenly do that. They're reminding you to manifest correctly, okay? Also, within the manifesting correctly, within this whole situation, it is very important that you love yourself. Very, very important that you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect for someone else to? So you definitely have to love yourself and be really strong. That's super sexy when somebody is really confident. So think about it that way. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself, the entire journey, everything you've been through. So now, this is how the other person feels. This is the angel's very gentle way of saying, like sexy time, physical outlet. So they're definitely like, thinking about you in terms of physical terms. Bound to go, wow. Let's get some more clarity on how they feel in respect with us. That's so funny. Okay. So clarity on how they feel in respect with us. Is it just a physical thing? All right, so we're being beckoned to pray. I guess for some of us it is just a physical thing, but we are being beckoned to pray. So I've been praying a lot. I've been praying kind of, open to being completely alone. And if that's better, I'm definitely open to that. So I just want my heart to be okay. Let's see. Let's get some more clarity on how they feel in respect to us. How do they see us? Okay, we got a card here. Okay, we're kind of like a mystery to them. They're looking through the situation and they're still trying to feel us out. We're like a unicorn to them. They don't properly understand us. Yet the things that they do know, most of it they like, but there's some things that are just unclear to them, and they're in a stage in life where they have a lot of things going on, so they don't want to make a hasty decision kind of deal, and that's why they're looking through the situation in all aspects of their life, but especially in regards with you, because you're a mystery to them. All right, so let's see, do you guys have any questions? Let's see. I've kind of been ignoring the chat a little bit. Hi, Talita. So do you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask? I am open to ask questions or answer questions for you guys if you want to. All right, so I'll do this. I'm going to ask, what is the most likely outcome in the next month or so? Okay, I'm going to ask, so I'm asking for the most likely outcome, and then I'll ask for you specifically. Hold on. So this applies for everybody. I thought that was the card, but they said no. Okay, we have two cards. We have two cards. All right. So it's almost like they're asking us not to think about the situation. Let me go through the chronology here so that you don't forget. Kind of like, like a recap, okay? First, they're reminding you it's time to manifest. So think of your manifesting correctly. Don't manifest negative thoughts from a fearful place. Manifest from a loving place, a creative place. Manifest what you want, not what you don't want. Okay? Then we got love yourself. Super important, super freaking basic. Come on, guys. Love yourself. Embrace yourself. Even when you're angry, even when you're sad. Embrace the sadness. Embrace the daggone tears. It's all right to cry. It's okay to throw a temper tantrum. We all have them. So love yourself. Physical outlet. Remember, this is how they see us. We're like a freaking piece of meat to them. We're like a toy to them. And completely replaceable. What the fuck? No, that's not good enough, okay? So they need to miss us. That's why they're telling us to pray. They're looking through the situation. They're thinking about it. It's time to get creative and not focus. on exactly what's going on. This is the next card that's coming up. It's just time to get creative. So all of this energy that we have panted up, all of these emotions that we have panted up, it's time to transmute them and put them into something creative and beautiful. You guys write, you guys paint, you guys sculpt, you guys dance, you guys create music, you guys do so many different things. So get out there and create something beautiful from the heart chakra. Replace the emotions, make something useful out of it, okay? And then, this is very important. It goes hand in hand with the love yourself. Believe in yourself. This person, like if you believe in it and you really feel like this is the one, believe in yourself. Soulmates can call one another. So believe in yourself and call on your soulmate. If that's how you feel about it, that's the way that it is. All right, guys, so I'm going to close out the video. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, check out your astrological for the month by astrological sign. You'll have a monthly reading. If you're Gemini, there's an extended reading. And also there is your weekly angel reading, which is a general card reading. And if you want a private reading with me and you want to exchange energies with me, I am definitely open to that. Hey Chris, I'm so happy to see you. So if you guys want like a private reading with me, I'm definitely open to that. I'm gonna add it after the video on the description box, and you can follow the directions there and just make a donation, or you'll see it's no longer just a donation, but you'll see how it works at the Beacons of Angel Light PayPal page. So this was for Talita. I'm gonna ask, oh, it jumped right out. Look, it's repeating it to you. Did you see that jump out? I can't even make it up. Listen, they're reminding you to pray. Pray. They don't want you to think about it. They want you to pray. They want you to think about the wonderful things. They want you to creatively express. They want you to believe in yourself. They want you to love yourself. All of that wonderful stuff. And they're reminding you that pray was another one that was in there. Like I shuffled and it jumped right out. So, guys, you can't make it up. And I am going to skedaddle because it is progressively getting darker. I love you. I miss coming on live, but I'll be doing more of it now. I just need to figure out a proper schedule so that I can come on live more frequently for you guys. But thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're having a lovely evening. And don't forget to watch your weekly and your monthly. And like I said, I'll put it in the description box if you do want a private reading and exchange of energy, as I was saying. All right, so I love you all so very much. Love yourselves and love everybody around you.